Algebra 1, Lesson 27, more on distributive property and simplifying decimal equations. We're not going to go over simplifying decimal equations because I've already taught you how to do that. I didn't feel the need to split it into two different lessons. It's very simple enough on its own. If you can't remember what simplifying decimal equations is, it's if we have an equation like e here, before we solve it, we would look for the highest decimal number, which is 0.08x, so it's two decimal places, so we multiply every single number in the equation by 100 to rewrite our equation as 8x minus 10 equals let's see here, 1670. Yeah. So we'd use multiplying by 100 to make it all whole numbers, and then it's easier to solve. So we're not going to focus on that in the practice. What we are going to focus on is our new distributive property. So now we've got distributive property with exponents, and we're going to do A, B, and D. Starting with A, x y squared times y squared p minus p. So we're going to use distributive property and multiply by the first and the second term. And when we multiply this, we get these two y squareds. Same base number, different exponents. And if you remember, when we multiply numbers with the same base number, we just add the exponents and write it with one number. So this can be rewritten as x y to the power of 4 times p, or we could put p in front if we want to do it alphabetically. So the p, the x, but the y changes because same number, and we add the exponents. From there, we take xy squared times negative p. P is going to go right in front, x, and then y squared, because there are no like terms in this one. And this would be our final answer. Pxy to the 4 minus pxy squared. Now B, we have xy minus x times 2xy. Now this one might look a little weird because it's backwards, but still the same. Just multiply by each term inside the parenthesis. And then we also have a coefficient here of 2. So 2xy times xy. Well, this has an exponent of 1, this has an exponent of 1, and these both have exponents of 1. So the 2 times the coefficient of 1 is just going to be 2. x1 times x1, we add the 1's to get x squared. y1 times y1, we add the 1's to get y squared. Alright, now we have to multiply by negative x. So 2 will go in front because 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. And then x1 and x1 is x2. And then there's no y, so we just put y1 on the end. And that is our answer, 2x squared y squared minus 2x squared y. The last one, D, 2x squared m squared times parentheses m squared minus 4m. So distributive property, multiply by the first, multiply by the second. No coefficient here, so 2 times 1 is 2. X squared doesn't have any x's, so we're just going to copy x squared. And then m squared and m squared are both the same, so we add the exponents to give us m4. Then we copy our minus sign. 2 times the whole number 4 gives us 8. X squared, there's no x, so we're just going to put x squared. And then m squared plus m1 gives us m cubed. And that is our final answer. Or if we wanted to write it in alphabetical order, we could write 2 m4x squared minus 8 m3x squared. Both of those answers work.